things are going well with Comfort LA.
Right.
And you tried being an actor and things like that. How did the Food Network thing happen?
Man, so, all right, man, Rome was not built in a day, man. As much as social media make you look like shit happens overnight, it doesn't, I promise you. So, like I said, being in the space as an actor, like I'm naturally, so I've been told, I'm naturally very good on the camera.
You are.
So, God bless
you. Anybody watch it, I'm sure they can feel you. You come right through that screen, man.
Respect,
just so you know, when you were talking about Brussels sprouts on The Best Thing I Ever Ate, my missus and I were watching it. We're like, damn, we got to go get us some Brussels sprouts. Because the way you sold these because everybody else is talking about like decadent foods,
right.
You know, all these things. You're just imagining like, yeah, of course that's the best thing you ever did. And then you come out of the gates with that leopard, with like that Miami open shirt.
Sir. Oh yeah, I left the taco meat up today, man. I didn't want to give them too much sexy.
But you were like, oh, Brussels sprouts.
Yes,
and we're just like, I'm all, what? Brussels sprouts? But the way you sold it,
just so good.
It was the thing I wanted the most out of that whole show.
Oh, okay, dope. Okay, I definitely did my job, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that confirmation.
And that was Sunday Gravy, right?
Yeah, Sunday Gravy, man. Best Brussels sprouts in the world, man, as far as I'm concerned, man. You know, if you want to fight me, at me if you want to fight about it. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. But yeah, bro. My fault. Did I answer the right question?
We went on a tangent.
Okay, yeah,
just because you got so much personality.
Oh, thank you, my brother.
But the question was, how did you go from Comfort LA to the Food Network?
Food Network, yeah, that's right.
How'd that happen?
Yeah, so like I said, man, having that background in acting was dope. You know what I mean? Just me being naturally good on camera is dope. And when I first started Comfort, I was selected by Dutch Master because they were doing a Tastemaker series, right?
Okay.
So, you know, Dutch Master's a cigar company, but they were like trying to get on some Red Bull shit and like create like content outside of the space.
Okay.
So they did a highlight featuring artists, chefs, and I think it was one more. I think it might have been music or something. But long story short, I was selected to be one of the faces for the food segment. You know.
Okay.
And I got to shoot a dope little vignette with Chef Evan Funke was in it. Man, shout out to my dog. Solid dude right there. And a couple other tastemakers in the space. This was like I said, this early on. This is like 2015, 2014. So the vignette was dope. You know what I mean? Okay. And a production company just got a hold of it, you know, and they reached out like heavily, like, yo, we really want to work with you. This is 2015, had to be, or 14, 2015.
Really?
Yeah.
2015?
Yeah.
And then 2023, you're on the hot list as a sophomore for the Food Network.
That part.
That shows you
it
wasn't built in a day.
No, sir.
Damn.
No,
so
sir.
You put in the time.
Definitely put the time in.
So quick little side tangent question about that. You're doing successful Comfort LA. Correct. You know, you can see how things are rising and growing. Obviously, it complements everything by building your brand especially the Food Network.
Definitely.
But it's almost like you have to reset because you're starting from the ground level with them.
Yeah.
But how do you keep up your motivation to do that? Because in a sense, you're killing it in this one area, right? But then here you're humbled again because you're starting from scratch. You know what I mean? How do you balance those two?
It's the balance comes from, I guess you could say, the foundation, but just understanding that, man, I am far from finished. You know what I mean? I'm not a complete product, bro. Like, I'm always learning. I can learn from the homeless man on the corner. It's knowledge. It's knowledge and everything if you're willing to absorb it. So from that standpoint, you know what I mean, the Food Network, like, that shit can be intimidating, especially being in a space with such heavy hitters as like Alex Garnacelli. You know what I mean? Shout out to Alex, man. I love that woman with my whole heart.
I love a story when you guys were singing.
Yeah. I thought you.
Yeah.
And
that was so dope. It was so good. It was so good. It was cool.
Yeah, she's been a major supporter, man. Man, I'm indebted to her forever, man. I really feel like she's the reason that I'm on a lot of this Food Network stuff because.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for real. I mean, because my first experience was on her show, Supermarket Stakeout. You know. So
to go back, sorry, I know we went off on a little tangent. So you went from Dutch Masters.
Yep. Production
company spotted you.
Correct. We put together a sizzle. Food Network saw it. They loved it. They just weren't sure like how they wanted to work with me, but they just stayed in contact from 2015. You know what I mean? Until now. So we were developing stuff with them.
But they kept putting you in those little guest spots.
Yeah. So the guest spots actually didn't start until, what year were we in? 23?
Yeah,
Probably
2023.
2020, for real. Like
During the pandemic or right before it?
right before, I feel like.
Okay.
I think it might have been 19. Yeah, like right before the pandemic, I feel like.
Okay.
Yeah, it took that time for them to I guess, you know what I'm saying, identify a market, but like actually get me to get on camera to see what I really look like in that environment. And
so when did you meet Alex? On that
was
first
the first one.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the first one. And
Okay.
I've been on every season of Super Mario Steakhouse since. It's like 4 seasons now.
So going back to when you met Alex,
correct.
Like how did that happen? Like what happened?
It was just I guess you could say magic. We just she saw my light, you know what I mean? She loves how I speak. She loves the verbiage that I use, as do you. And she told me that I should do I should do an ebook, not ebook, but I should do like not necessarily just voiceover, but like a vocal cookbook. You know what I mean? Just me actually explaining like recipes. She said she thought that would be a dope idea, and I'm still gonna work on that, Alex. I promise.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You know what I would love to do? And maybe we do it for like a little side piece of content for this podcast episode.
Let's do it.
I want you to pick out one of Alex Gurnishelli's recipes, and I just want you to narrate the recipe on how to put it, because I think it would be so dope.
I love it. I think I might have just found a new lane.
You know what I meant? Dude, I'm thinking about it, and I was like, if I was in the kitchen and I was cooking, and I hear just Jeremy
narrate your cookbook.
He'd be like, "Oh, you got to like
straight
just
up
something you would say." I'm like, I just want to hear it now, because I know whatever I end up making, even if I fuck it up,
it's all good.
It's gonna taste amazing.
You damn straight. You damn straight.
Like I'll be a better
because
person after I did this. After hearing you tell me how to make that. But that's a really good idea.
Yeah, man, it is. And I promise, Alex, I'm working on it. I'm working on it for sure. So yeah, but like I said, she just championed me, man. She just made sure I was on every season of the show. You know, I mean, I have been on all 4 seasons.
She has that kind of juice.
That's big dog. Like she big dog.
Well, I'm a fan. I am a fan.
She Bobby Flay level to me in my eyes.
Yeah.
She's Bobby Flay. She's what's the other bro over there? Guy Fieri. You feel me? Like she big dog, man, for sure. And
is it weird every time I think of Guy Fieri, I immediately think of Frosted Tips?
Respectfully though, I get it. He made that shit very noticeable, man. No, he does.
He made a brand out of Frosted Tips.
100%,
like,
man.
He took that away from like all the boy bands.
Definitely, bro, man. Shout out to bro, man. The trailblazer, man, to say the least, man. He's making a lot of plays in the space. But yeah, man. And that led to other things like I said, I did the best thing I ever ate. You know, the most recent edition of that. 4 episodes of that.